What is up, everybody? How are we all doing out there? Kind of a crazy day. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say this probably like 25 million times today, so let's just kick this whole stream off by saying it. Oh my gosh, I am so grateful that I'm still doing this and all the growth we've had so far. I genuinely, honest to goodness, can't believe it's been 1 year. A year ago today, I was sitting in my apartment alone, and you know, this was always something I was thinking about doing, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I was just like, I'm gonna do this. So I bought a webcam. It like got delivered to me in just a couple of hours, and I said, screw it, I'm gonna just start doing this now. And 373 followers later, here we are. We hit our incredible goal of 365 followers in 365 days. I didn't know if that would happen, so far exceeding, not far, but like exceeding that number was so wonderful. So first thing we're gonna be doing today is a little tier list. I wanted to do something retrospective to kind of give thanks and stroll down memory lane. So we're gonna rank top tier stream moments. So basically I took like the top like 20 or like 18 shorts on YouTube and reels that did pretty well over on Instagram. We're gonna look at those, and then I picked like 10 or so moments that I was like, oh, this was a good moment. Even if it didn't do well algorithmically, I was like, ah, stroll down memory lane. This encapsulates the time. You know how it be. So let's go ahead and hop into the tier list. Okay. We have a standard S tier, A tier, B, C, and D. Think that's pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't know, S is the best, D is the worst. And you know, when I'm ranking these moments, I'm gonna be thinking about how I was feeling in the moment. I'm gonna think about like, how iconic was this? I'm gonna be like, why did people like this? And if I get why people liked it, I'll probably rank it a little higher, you know? And let's just hop into this thing. First up is a very recent moment. First up is a very recent moment. This is my most recent, both short and reel, that kind of popped off. Many of you probably saw this live. We have Was That the Bite of 87, when we fed Crying Child to Freddy Fazbear on the island. This like kind of immediately became iconic. I feel like he liked it. He liked it. I love it. All right, hold on, Sophia. Hold on, Sophia from the past. It's my turn. That kind of was instantly iconic. There's like not a lot of nostalgia for it because it literally just happened. We might be starting off strong with an S tier. Personally, let me know what y'all think as we do this. I always love to hear your guys' opinions when we're doing a tier list. All the pieces just like came together that like was perfect for YouTube and Instagram. I still to this day, I love feeding Freddy Fazbear Crying Child on the island. All the comments on those videos too are absolutely hilarious, and I think this brought a lot of new people into the community, and I do just genuinely love that. I know we're starting off like really strong there, but I do love Freddy Fazbear eating Crying Child. It's just like, let's watch it again. It's the eating animation. It's that I like absolutely cooked on that Crying Child sprite. I don't know.
Thoughts, Freddy?
It all came together. Okay. I think this was perfect. It's an immediate S tier for me, y'all. Like, it's just a little too silly. All right, next up, we have a couple Uma Musume moments in a row. Let's check them out. This is Chat Predicts My Poll in Real Time. Let's see.
God, the door's here.
We love seeing the door. That's always a good start to a video.
Longshot star on the door is crazy.
All right, we got our rainbow.
Okay, let's see if we can flip 2. I'd love to get 2 on this poll.
Okay,
guys, who do we think it is? Put in chat. Who do you think I'm pulling?
This was kind of so funny.
Or is it someone else? Who we getting, guys?
I don't want to spoil the vid. Can't spoil the vid for y'all.
Truly. Meishiro McQueen alt. That'd be kind of tea. Meishiro Bright. Okay. Let's see. Who's telling the truth? Aishin, because I think she's great. I love Aishin. She's a cutie.
Who do we think is gonna be? Do y'all remember?
Oh my god! Meishiro McQueen
It was the fact too.
Affinity,
Oh my gosh, that like fun guy right after this happened was, I was like, how did you know that would happen to me? And he said, cause it happened to me. That was kind of so funny. I'm scared. Are these all gonna be A tier or S tier? Probably not. I know there's some ones coming up where I was like, why did this pop off in the algorithm? And if I would have hand selected it, I probably wouldn't have. I think I'm gonna put this in A tier. I love the interaction with chat that we're having, and the fact that like it actually worked was kind of crazy. Also the fact that there was a long shot star banner on the door, kind of ridiculous also. But yeah, I mean, Fun Guy is an OG. We love Fun Guy. He is certainly a notable character in chat, and I want to shout him out. He's a homie. All right, next Uma reaction. Let's go.
So Affinity, her up.
Pulling my Oshi on my birthday. I cursed. I cursed.
I'm going, guys. Oh my god, I wanted her so bad.
Oh no, I'm about to put everything in S tier.
For my
This
birthday.
was like the happiest I've ever been, maybe.
This is so
I'm
much
not
better
gonna
than
lie.
Uchiha, low-key.
Oh my
This is
gosh,
peak.
Better with Cheddar just resubbed. Let's go. Thank you so much, Better with Cheddar. I don't know, pulling my Oshi on my birthday kind of goes hard.
For front, since she's being
It's this is the perfect storm of like, I wanted her months ago. It wasn't on her banner, it was on my birthday.
so bad.
This is kind of an iconic moment. I think I gotta put it in S tier. I know, I think it's better than the Freddy Bite of 87 on Tamagotchi, I will say. But like, do you guys see the joy that I'm having? That moment's just, that's going to the top right now. I thought that was so amazing and I loved it. I loved it so much. Now we're moving into a Red Dead moment. This one's pretty recent too, but it really sums up my gameplay experience. It's how long I just sit here.
Guys, I don't know the difference between right and left. I don't know the difference between right and left.
So if y'all weren't here for this moment, I was genuinely just trying to talk to this man. Like, I wanted to help him. If you are not watching my Red Dead stream or don't know about Red Dead 2, basically there's like an honor system, and when you do good things, you have good honor. When you do bad things, you have bad honor. I'm doing a good honor run. Like, I genuinely just like doing the right thing. Sometimes I do a little chaotic moment here or there, but I like doing the right thing in Red Dead. That makes my soul happy. I came up to this guy. It seemed like an emergency. I think he got like attacked by a wolf or like stuck in a bear trap or something like that, and I wanted to help him, but my brain's stupid. To sum it up, my brain's stupid. To talk to him was like one trigger and to shoot him was the other trigger, so my brain had like a 50-50 chance of getting it right, and I did not cook. I did not cook, guys. I think this is a B. I don't know. I think it's a little underrated. I think it's really funny that I messed up in that way, but I think the clip itself, I feel like you had to be there. Let's hit up the next moment. This reel and short did not do well enough. I'm kind of mad. I thought I really ate on this reel. Maybe this was Lokia you had to be there moment, but get ready. This should have done better. It's not too late. Y'all go to my YouTube, find this reel and comment on it, because it kind of went crazy. So during Clair Obscure, girl, many of y'all know I'm not very good at playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33. We are all aware of that. Very few people were here for this when this actually happened, but I got stuck in like, I think it's called the Crimson Forest. It was something like that. And it's like the side content, it was so freaking hard. And for a hot minute, I was just like throwing myself at the wall. I was being hard-headed and I wanted to prove that I could do it. Then I was like, okay, I'm ready to give up. I'm not ready to do this. I was so dead. I wanted to just leave, but the place where like it last auto-saved was like, if I went out, I immediately was in combat. There was only one exit and I had to like get out only that way. There was no way to avoid them. It was like a tiny tunnel and they were in the way. And so I had to just like keep doing this fight and I had to like win it to be able to leave. I was losing my mind so bad that I cried. And it was when this like, I think I'm gonna die in this house trend was really big. And I was like, oof. Extremely accurate. I don't know how many times I died. And then, oh my god, bro. And then I had to like jump across these tiny little wooden planks and I kept falling on top of the whole thing. Oh man, I was pissed. Oh man, and I missed it. I know, I think it's still on my YouTube. Let me, not to like redirect. The side content is maddening. Part 6. This is where it happens. So if you want to see it happen, it's available. That was pretty freaking funny. I'd say this is really underrated. Maybe it is slightly. You had to be there. I think she's not going in Ez, but I think she's better than chat predicts my poll in real time. I just cannot believe the tears I was shedding in that moment. Next is a Cult of the Lamb moment. Cult of the Lamb is a game we've played a couple times in the span of the channel. We just played it very recently because a new DLC came out, but it was kind of one of the first games I played on stream too. Like, it had to have been pretty early. Fell in love with it. It's not my usual type of game. I'm not good at dungeon crawling, but I really learned some skills. But the real reason we were there was for cute stuff and little outfits. So let's watch this.
Oh my god.
This
Look
is from
at
the Woolhaven
this.
DLC.
Oh, so lewd, I know. And you found yours still. Oh my god, and you're giving me an outfit. Please tell me it's yes! We got a bikini!
I was so excited.
That is so hype. Genuinely.
Why I do enjoy that clip is because I had like a neuron fire in my brain right when they pulled out the outfit. I was like, oh my god, is it gonna be the bikini? And when it was exactly what I hoped it was, I was very excited. I've recounted this anecdote quite a lot recently, but one time someone commented on one of my posts on YouTube and told me I was excited in lowercase, and that really stuck with me. So I feel like some of these kind of don't land because I'm excited in lowercase. Excited in lowercase actually describes you very well. Exactly. That's why I bring up this comment all the time. I'm not even offended by it because it's so accurate. Like, that is very much me. And I am excited quite a lot of the time, guys. I feel very happy and like I'm emoting a lot, and then I go back and I watch like a short like this, and I'm like,
look at this. So lewd, I know.
This, I'm gonna put top of B. I appreciated the joy I felt in the moment, and I think it's a little more exciting than me screwing up in Red Dead. Alrighty, y'all, it's time for the next moment. Another Uma moment. We're circling back.
Eclipse! Chat, we're eclipsing! Okay. Where is she? Where is she if we're eclipsing? Oh
I can't even remember what I was pulling.
Something's gotta flip,
I guess we'll find out.
We're eclipsing.
What are we getting? Come on.
What is happening?
It's gotta flip. There we go. Oh,
okay.
Air Groove Bride.
I'll take it.
This one's anticlimactic. I do like the beginning of this quite a bit.
Eclipse! Chat, we're eclipsing.
I'm absolutely freaking out over the horse game. We do love that. Just Air Groove Bride. I don't know. I know someone would love Air Groove Bride, but I was not excited about it. That wasn't even me being excited in lowercase. I just kind of lost steam on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in C. It has good moments, but it's like not as iconic as I feel like the ones above it are. Next up is my only movie review on the list. What is so funny about this, let me give some backstory, is I started doing these movie reviews this year. I was like, this year I'm gonna watch one movie every week and I'm going to post a little review. I wanted to put more of like my film interest into the YouTube channel, and I am having a lot of fun. And this one happened. This was for Silent Hill, the movie, Silent Hill 2, the movie that came out this year. That is not what it was called, but Silent Hill 2, the movie, is what we will be calling it at the moment. And this one kind of did numbers, and I was like, oh my god, finally! The movie reviews are finally taking off. I'm so excited. And then none of them ever did numbers ever again. So that is kind of iconic. So this one is actually in here because it's one of my like top 18 shorts on YouTube. So just let that sink in. I think part of it too is I have a lot of positive movie reviews, and this one I just like shredded Silent Hill. What the fuck was this called? Return to Silent Hill. I shredded it, and I think that's why people were more excited to watch this than when I'm like, oh, I love this movie.
The next part of my watching one movie every week in 2026, and you could say I was anticipating.
I was so excited for this movie, y'all.
Absolutely dedicating way too much time to hating on Return to Silent Hill. This is a Silent Hill movie based on Silent Hill 2.
I love Silent Hill 2. We know that though.
One of the best in all of games.
Greatest disappointment movie for real. Now my least, like my lowest. Oh, Ryan mentioned in the real. Great breakup movie. Real.
Skeptically, but I wanted to keep an open mind. I went in knowing that they had to cut a 16-hour game into about 1 hour 40 minutes. Nonetheless, to say this was baffling.
I looked like tired in this, y'all. Do I always look this tired?
I'm trying really hard to take a step back from being a super fan, but I really feel like this was lacking the nuance and suspense and even maybe consequences for James Sunderland. You really didn't get the time.
It's true. This is gonna reignite my hate for this movie.
This was confusing and
you're tired because you watch Return to Silent Hill. You're so right. You're so right.
Not there 90% of the time. This movie was not well shot. I was having to close my eyes very frequently, not because I was scared, but because I had like a flashlight.
It's true. That pissed me off.
Amazing soundtrack, amazing atmosphere, and I feel like this film just abandoned that along with its core characters and message. I'm quite disappointed in this remake. I'm looking forward to someday exploring the other Silent Hill films and games.
It's true. Maybe I should go back.
Say this as vaguely as possible, but please swipe up if you want to go in
It's
blind.
true. Okay, hold on. I have to point this out. James Sunderland was smoking a blunt in his car. His bougie little retro car, smoking a blunt, paintings in the back. Like, I don't know what the hell they turned him into. I'm gonna get mad about this again. The beauty of Silent Hill and James Sunderland is he's just a fucking guy. You can't make him a hipster who's smoking a blunt. Literally, my hate for this is being reignited.
I do think this reveal was in the text.
Oh my god, wait, I somehow forgot about the reveal of the movie. I have not thought about that in like months. I forgot. I was like, what am I talking about, the reveal of the movie? And I was like, I know. This is how I feel about the reveal of the movie. This is a very accurate pause frame, I have to say. Literally the most dog shit writing I've ever witnessed. Somehow worse than it was all a dream.
With all that said,
I feel the
have a lot
pain.
to say about
Good,
this.
good.
Please like and leave a comment if you think I should make a full-length video. So I am
This
sad
one
to
kind of
say
did numbers.
that Return to Silent Hill is now
Yeah,
my
7.1K.
lowest rated movie on Letterboxd at 1 star out of 5. If you haven't already,
It is
follow me
literally
over
the
on
worst
Twitch
movie
and
I've
over
watched,
on
like,
Letterboxd
since
for
owning
more movie
Letterboxd.
content. I hope you'll join me for the rest of my journey.
Maybe
and
ever.
watching hopefully better movies than this for the rest of the year.
That was kind of iconic. I don't think I can put this in S, but this is making me feel things again that movie brought out in me. Y'all know that I love Silent Hill. We've done cosplay on stream. We have some more Silent Hill F coming up in the top like 30 moments, cause damn did we play a lot of Silent Hill F on this channel. Not by choice, low-key, but we love Silent Hill. I loved that this like got people engaged and it was a good reel. I am really proud of the series where I'm watching one movie every week. I might put the most effort into my watching one movie every week reels and shorts. I would say S, cause as disappointed as you were, you knew it could only get better. It's true. That is true. Okay, you've convinced me. You've convinced me. And also just this also kind of encapsulates just the whole watching one movie each week series I'm doing right now, where I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I love movies, and I know in chat we like to talk about movies sometimes as well, and I think it encapsulates a lot of the vibe, and I do love this series. I wish it did better, but like you said, Mandarin, I'm having fun doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it, and if it takes off, it takes off. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this series. I hope more people check it out. But I was really proud that this one like got like 7K. That's pretty good for like the numbers I normally have. And we just love Silent Hill. We love being pissed off about how bad that movie was. And on that note, if you ever see my movie reviews going around on YouTube or Instagram, give them a like, comment, all that good stuff. If I were to push like one thing that I do, well, obviously I want people to come to Twitch and follow and sub and all that good stuff and just hang out. But other than that, if I had to push one thing that I do, it'd be the movie reviews. I have a lot of fun doing them. I just want to start more conversations, you know? All right, next up, I don't even know, what was I doing? Ranking Goofy Aw Cats is what we were doing, and someone left a chat message that just left me so confused. Let's watch.
Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food out of the hot eat the food? That's how I feel right now. Have you ever had a dream that you could sounds like you are having a stroke?
Oh my god, I didn't even like leave in the comment of what they said. Someone like left a chat message that was so utterly fucking confusing. I couldn't understand what they were saying. And it reminded me of this meme, so I pulled out the meme. I don't even remember what the hell that chat said. It was so crazy. It made me just completely like crash out. And then I referenced that, yes. That's how it felt reading whatever that person said. Oh my god. That is a classic meme. I do love the about the hot food, the oven one. We love to reference memes on this channel, you know. It's in the name. But that one's pretty good. I think this has to go... This might be middle of A tier. That's what I'm feeling. We're getting some good laughs out of it to this day, and it might not be as iconic as some other moments on stream, but I think it's a goodie. All right, the next one, we played all of Dispatch on stream. If anyone is still itching for Dispatch content, my full playthrough of Dispatch is up on YouTube, and this one was a disappointing moment. Let's watch.
Please.
Look, 74%.
89%. Come on.
I should get
Stop
that.
moving, bitch! My luck is so bad. No.
That was literally so bad. Like, I cannot believe this to this day. I cussed at it. Normally, when I upload shorts, at least nowadays, I think this was before I started doing that, I like to censor at least the shorts because, you know, you don't know where those are gonna end up necessarily. I was mad in lowercase. I got an ending of the game where I couldn't, like, my romance was a bad end, I guess. Like, I got with none of the baddies, and part of it was, like, kind of how bad bad I did during the actual dispatch sections. And when my luck was that bad, like, what's a girl supposed to do, honestly? I like that this one did numbers. I think the reaction could have been bigger. 6.7?
My luck is so
6.7. This could be better. I think it's gonna move to the top of B. Yeah, top of B. Also, like, all of Dispatch, we were having a lot of fun. I was kind of obsessed with that game for a hot minute. My obsession has died out, I have to say, but while it was like active in my life, I was really enjoying that game. That was a lot of fun. And now let's talk about a game that was not as good this year. This next game pissed me off. I wanted it to be good so bad. Like, I was so excited. I was so excited that I like went and cosplayed to like a pop-up. We took pictures and I wanted it to be so good. And on paper, I should have really liked this game. This is Silent Hill F. Lots of Silent Hill disappointment this year. I don't know what's up with that, but we had to play Silent Hill F like 4 times and it was minimally different every playthrough. And on top of it, my computer couldn't run it. Now I have a better computer. Ryan helped me figure out my computer problems, and now if I were to open Silent Hill, it would not look like this. I feel like Silent Hill F looking like this was a major part of the stream year, so let's check it out.
That can't be right. This cannot be how it wants me to do this.
It looks so bad. I don't know what I did to the settings.
Ooh, this is looking rough. This is looking rough.
I probably played the full game looking like this at least twice.
What the hell? Okay, I can't do anything about it right now, so this is... I feel like it gets brighter every time it cuts.
It does. It literally, I called this short. I am apparently playing the PS2 version of Silent Hill F. Like, scary godmother. It's true. I don't know why the game would not run unless it looked completely like garbage. And then the game itself just kind of like fizzled out and was frustrating on so many levels. And on top of it, this is the picture of the game I have in my head. Like, when it looked correct, it looked pretty good actually, but I had to play the game like this for most of the time, and that's like stupid. That's literally, I'm getting mad about Silent Hill again. It's like those memes that are like, it's the circle where it's like, I wake up, I get mad about Silent Hill, and then I go back to sleep. Like, that's like kind of my whole life, honestly. This was just such a big part of the channel. Like, this short itself, it's pretty funny, like how bad it looks, but the short itself to me just kind of like exemplifies the whole Silent Hill F experience. We played that game from like late October to like mid-January. It took so long to beat the game and get the true, not even quote-unquote true, just they called it like the true ending. It took so long to get there. I'm glad I finished it. I don't want to call it a waste of my time, but like, I certainly wouldn't even be questioning calling it a waste of my time if it was good. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna put this at the bottom of A just because it was a big chunk of the channel's life, but I wish there was some more joy in it. I think like the crash out of E33 is like funny, but the crash outs had because of Silent Hill F were not as funny. They just were ridiculous for no reason, but I think we met so many people because of Silent Hill F. I don't know if any of you were here for this or remember it. We were playing Silent Hill F and I was taking for fucking ever on one of the puzzles. I took forever to do it because it was a bad puzzle. Let's just say that right out. Not the worst puzzle in the whole game. I think at the time I was being kind of generous and was like, oh, I understand how this puzzle works after the fact. And also we had already just done like the worst puzzle in the whole game, like almost right before this. But someone else pulled up my stream on their stream. They had just finished this puzzle and they were trying to prove to their chat that it was bad. And so they were watching my stream on their stream, and the whole time they were like making fun of how stupid I was trying to open this stupid puzzle box, but like it was kind of like for the bit, because then like me and this other streamer talked afterwards, and I actually got to come on their channel. He does this bit where every opening of his stream is a gag, and he saw that I played Uma Musume on my streams, and he used to, but he didn't anymore. So I got to come on his channel, and I basically got to like spend all of his carrots on Uma Musume and pull Umas, and then we deleted his account. Like I basically was acting like I hacked his stream, and like it was my stream. It was a lot of fun. So as much as that situation sounded not, it was for the bit. Like he was crashing out on me in like a heightened reality sense, and it was cool to, you know, meet him and to, you know, meet a lot of the people who came in from him. Some people still come into chat to this day from that interaction. But yeah, that was the Silent Hill F experience. Pretty like noteworthy for the channel. All right, now we're moving on to a very epic stream moment. Okay, hold on. Let me read this chat to you guys. My friend, my dear friend of the channel, Trev Rexy, I hope you guys have checked him out if you haven't already. He is a very cool guy. I know him from IRL, from college. We worked on movies together. He also streams. He was in my chat. He was memeing that 100 subs equals a Misha GoPro video. And I was like, yeah. And our boy Spoon, we love Spoon, was like, are you for real? Would you actually do that? And I was like, oh yeah, if 100 subs just fell from the ceiling, I would do a Misha GoPro video. And then bro literally gifts 100 subs. Like, it was bonkers crazy. So if you want to see Misha with a GoPro on his back, it is on my Patreon. You can have a free trial of Patreon and view the video if you so please, or it's $1 a month to just contribute. For the game, maybe we're here for Misha. What the heck, bro? No fucking way. Wait, what the hell? Oh right, we gotta figure that out now. Oh my god, that was literally crazy. Oh my god, this is crazy. Thank you so. Well, now I'm going on Amazon. I'm looking at the price of a. That was just such an iconic moment. I think that's like immediately an S tier. Like, I was just in disbelief that that happened, you know? And Spoon was so generous. I've never seen anyone commit to the bit like that. This, I think I gotta put it to the top. I don't know. That was like so crazy. I think I'll put it behind digital. I think I just was so happy when I got digital. The dopamine hit different, where I was in disbelief at the 100 subs, you know? All right, we are moving on to another Silent Hill F moment. This one I think was so good. Huge. What? Hold on. Observation shows characteristics of mild autism. All other test results were within normal range. Queen, one of us. Can we get a one of us in chat right now? That's crazy. That's not what I was expecting. W for like my yes. Compilation of so like there was this hidden note that like kind of you had to really go out of your way to get for one of the side characters in Silent Hill F, and I thought it was gonna be like major T, and I guess it kind of was. And the other layer of this is like 1960s Japan, and this little girl, not little girl, she's like a high schooler, but like her vibe is very much little girl. This letter is at her house, and it says she is diagnosed autistic in Japan in the 1960s. Like, there's just so much to unpack, and I was so shocked. I just wasn't expecting it. Well, and she was like one of my favorite characters already. I was like, Sakuko, I love you dearly. And then to find out like autistic, and then on top of it, just like all the weird things that made this not make sense in the context of the game. Like, I totally, like, the character's canonically autistic. I'm not gonna argue with that. I think she is, but I don't even know if they would have diagnosed that in this time, especially like in a girl. It was crazy. I was gooped and I was gagged. I'm going to rate this. I feel like I'm gonna put you here. I think it's better than me screwing up in Red Dead, but I think this is another moment where I'm just excited in lowercase, you know? All right, next is another dispatch moment from episode 1.
Get the fuck out of here. No.
Oh no, I'm gonna light the whole place on fire. Oh shit.
Yeah, so basically, I just like made a gut impulse. The thing with dispatch is it's timed, quick time events, and you have to make decisions on the fly. I just immediately was like, this one, but I instantly regretted it because thankfully it didn't work out this way, but I thought that I was gonna light like the whole bar on fire, and it was scary. I did not process what alcohol would do to fire until it was like too late. But thankfully it just singed off our baddie's eyebrows. And you know, he grew them back by the end of the game, so that's iconic for him. I'd say this was better than the other dispatch moment. Let's put it behind Silent Hill F looking like a PS2 game. All right, next up is another Uma moment. This was kind of recent. Let's check it out.
Every gambler is just one away. Every gambler is just one away.
I gotta go now. Oh no. I'm excited to see ya. Hope you have a good day, Bloxy.
Favorite star, come on. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see
Basically, like, I was like, I'm cut off. I need to stop polling. I can't keep spending carrots, but I just felt compelled to, and it paid off. That's the lead up to this.
We're getting something. We're getting something. Please let it
I'm
be
also
her.
like ill again.
This has to be her.
Why are so many of my best moments when I'm ill?
Has to be her. Please.
Smart Falcon. The idea of this is better than what paid off. I think this Uma is gonna go behind this dispatch moment. I think there's like irony in the fact that I get an Uma that I don't even want. Oh, I'm looking for Agnes Digital. I wanted digital. Wow, that's like full circle. I love that actually. This wasn't recent then. This was 6 months ago. I had another moment like that somewhat recently. That is so funny. You know, when the gambling calls out to you, you have to listen to it. Speaking of, here's another Uma moment. This wasn't even me polling. This is me reacting to a video of Uma. So I think it's a little funny the way it popped off.
Look at this goober.
The girl in green to run into the doors. Oh my god, rip Tazuna.
And then she's just dead, bro. Girl literally dies. What more could—
We're just reacting to a video of Agnes Digital, and I think that's funny that that popped off, but this isn't that great of a moment. We're gonna put it down here. But there's worse moments. I know there's like one specifically in here where I'm like, I don't know why this popped off. That was not exciting whatsoever. Next up is a moment from Baba Is You. This is a puzzle game, and I'm having a bruh moment. Let's watch. I don't know if this is quite correct either. What? Okay, all right. So what happened there was I'd been struggling on this puzzle for a hot minute, and then I did a solution that I thought was like stupid, but then it worked, and I was like, bruh. That was pretty good. I feel like the flow of that is a good reel, is a good short. Baba is a very interesting game. Yes, I should play it again, honestly, and it's a good one. The time goes by so quick when I'm playing Baba. I'm gonna put this below Silent Hill, looking like a PlayStation 2 game. I know I'm stacking A tier. Maybe when we get to the end, maybe we'll adjust some of these, but right now we're going with my gut instinct. All right, the next one is technically an Uma moment, but we had an Uma Musume day on Roblox, and this is from that. Oh my god, gold ship's here. Ah, gold ship, no, you killed me. So Goldship kills me on Roblox. 25k views. The people loved Goldship kills me on Roblox. I don't know. Like, it's funny. It's absurd.
Oh my god, Goldship.
There's like meme worthiness from this.
No, you killed me.
But it's like kind of stupid. But the stupidity of it kind of makes it good. I'm maybe gonna controversially put this at the top of B tier. I love that it did numbers. I love that this spoke to the people. Literally kind of nothing happens in this reel. And that's okay. This next one is from a cosplay stream. One of the, I think we've done like 3 official cosplay streams. And this was the first one. I actually love the thumbnail for this video. While we're going down memory lane, let me show you the thumbnail from this video. Oh, I love this thumbnail. It's so stupid. And I cosplayed as Velma. I think this was, I did like a big Scary Games marathon, and I think this was one of the stream rewards for that. And we did cosplay stream. I don't know how good the video is. Actually, the thumbnail I love deeply. I love, oh, I should put him in Tamagotchi Life. He needs to go in Tamagotchi Life, living the dream. This next reel is from that stream.
Well, here is a piece I think you should read carefully. Here we go. Oh my god, I just spilled water all over myself. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I got too into it. Okay, I'll be right back.
I spilled water all over myself while playing the game. I do need a sippy cup. I literally do. I was like talking with my hands. I was in character reading the dialogue, and I spilled water literally freaking everywhere, guys. It was so bad. Thankfully, nothing like got damaged. Also, like, that looked so crusty. Can we talk about how crusty this looked?
Well,
what? I haven't even like...
Carefully.
I'm in process of upgrading the camera. That's like the next thing that has to happen. There's a lot to unpack. Glasses crooked, video quality chopped. I'm spilling all over myself. Kind of an iconic moment. Underappreciated. It was early in the channel. I don't know how many people saw that one, but I think I need to put this here. I think we're gonna move this down immediately. I shifted everything down by 1. That was my gut instinct. A tier's getting a little too stacked. The early streams were the Wild West. It's true. All the wrong things combined for a great moment. It's true. Literally, me reacting to 100 subs on stream and me reacting to spilling water on myself is the same level of excitement. The next is another Ryan mention on stream. I know y'all are always hyped for a Ryan mention on stream. We did an Uma Musume tier list like way early. I think we need to redo this video at some point because we know so much more about Uma than we did when we made this video. The next 2 clips are from that actually, so let's see.
That's Meek.
6k kind of did numbers,
Meek,
all things considered.
No, I'm putting Meek in D.
But yeah, Ryan hates Happy Meek for no reason. For no reason, apparently. And the world loved it. The world was so down for that. I love this, actually. Oh, looking back on this tier list, I'm like, I was kind of right. Except I don't know you and I don't care. Fuji, that's wrong. See, we need to redo this tier list. I think there are moments that are more iconic from this tier list that really didn't do numbers, but people liked this. I think the Ryan banter is always good. This gets extra points for Ryan in general. Like Mandarin said, not all heroes wear capes, some are just named Ryan. Like, that's the truth. I think the next one, like, spoiler alert, the next one I think might be S tier, and I don't think this one's as good as that. I think this is going to the top of A tier. And then the next one is from the same video.
Does she have a baby on her cup?
That looks like it.
Oh, this was before I even knew who Manhattan Cafe was. That's how long ago this was.
That's a good looking.
She would listen to Five Nights at Freddy's in a Burger King bathroom. There's like less energy behind it. I'm gonna put it below the Silent Hill ranking. What a naive thing you were. It's true, but this kind of only aged well because now she's like one of my faves, you know? It's the like, now I love her. It's the FNAF reference. It's iconic media culture. It's everything compiling into one thing. And also, that is a good looking horse. I can only agree. That's going at the bottom of S. That encapsulates the vibe of the channel. Next up, another Uma clip. So let's lock in. This is like the first horse that I really wanted.
Oh my god.
It was on my last crumbs of carrots. And this is probably why I'm addicted to the game. I want to feel this way again. Biwa, I wanted so bad. It was like 1 a.m. Ryan had just pulled her. Ryan started playing the game after me, and he just pulled her. Like, on the first try, basically. I was so mad. It wasn't even on her banner. This is another video, too. Let me pull her up. Kind of some iconic videos in here, I have to say. Oh, Secret of the Mimic. Kind of so good. What an iconic video. I think I have to put this pretty high, actually. I think with the video I made in mind, with the clip, it has to go pretty high. That video is kind of a work of art in combination with like everything that had to happen to make this poll work out. It was a journey. All right, next moment. Let's move on. Another Ryan mention. He's kind of like really popping up on these. Probably would have guessed that he was on stream all the time, but really just like the best moments. He creates magic. I don't know what it is. So we're playing Peak for the first time and Ryan decides to do some shenanigans.
Clearly we need a sacrifice.
You're so... Oh. I'm not playing with you anymore. He throws Bing Bong into the water. I freaking love that little plushie. I hated Peak. Peak was a bad experience for me, but he threw the one thing I loved into the ocean. It was so messed up. I don't know. It's a weaker Ryan moment. I still appreciate it, but in terms of all the Ryan moments we have had, not the best. It's what Bing Bong wanted. No, he wants to be carried to the top. That's his whole thing. He wants to go to the top. Still quite good. I think this still has to go in A tier. Screw it. I'm putting it at the top of B. All right, next moment coming up.
I just don't get the trick. I don't get it.
This is my first time doing Claw Machine and winning, it says.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I'll take one. That's better than I've ever done before.
That sucked. I don't know why that one popped off. Let's look at the numbers on that. 6.6K for that. What's going on, YouTube algorithm? Give people my good content, not whatever this was. All right, next moment, another Uma.
Oh my god. New song? Okay, this is crazy.
Wow. That's one in particular where I was like, what? That was a little more exciting than the Claw Machine, but I'm putting that in D as well. YouTube algorithm loves pushing Uma slop, and you know, sometimes that's beautiful and sometimes it's not. And these are two examples where it's not beautiful. I'm gonna be real. And we have two more Uma moments in a row. There we go.
Whoa!
Yes, this was my first 3-star poll.
Wait, no way. Oh my god!
I didn't even know I was getting Peak when I got her. She's pretty cool.
That was a fantastic poll.
That was pretty good. This has some nostalgia. It's not the biggest reaction, but I love that it's nostalgia. I love that it's my first 3-star. Now I have a greater appreciation for Opera O than I did when I pulled this. I'm gonna put this here. You're gonna go there. We're gonna put her in B tier and be happy about it. But we know that Opera herself is above B, I have to say.
Please,
okay.
Please. Yes, yes.
What are we getting in this one?
Yes, yes, yes. What?
This one
Okay,
popped off. 21K.
Poll, guys. Those of you who just pulled up, this is gonna be an epic poll.
I don't think it was. I think honestly, I don't think it was an epic poll, and that's why I cut the video like that. But getting so many golds, I think just like made dopamine in my brain and other people's brain when we heard that like ting, 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 that sound effect. And that this was like my first reel that like ever really popped off in any sort of facet. So the people loved it. I appreciate it. It was an exciting moment, but not necessarily iconic. I think this was a well put together clip. I think this is gonna go... It's better than me dying to gold ship in Roblox, but it's not as good as me freaking out on Dispatch. I think that's the T. We're down to our final 3. These are ones that I've hand selected, so let's see if I hand selected well. This is more like the idea that I'm ranking than the actual clip, so let's watch her.
So yeah, your girl, she's an affiliate. That's kind of crazy. And all I have to say is thank you guys.
Yes.
Like, obviously it wouldn't happen.
It happens so fast, I
homies
feel
watching.
like.
At homie.
So we're ranking me becoming affiliate in the past year. I was so excited. I'm still so excited. I'm very fortunate that it's been like a pretty consistent going up, like uphill grind. Partly I wanted to bring this up again just to say I'm very grateful for all of this, and many of you have been here for a long time, some of you shorter than others, some of you a moderate amount of time, and I appreciate all of you. And you know, this genuinely could not be happening to me without you guys, and that is the coolest thing ever. I think I have to put that in S tier. My heart that is thankful wants to put it at the top of S, but I don't, is it that iconic? We'll put it above Manhattan Cafe on the tier list. How about that? I'm incredibly grateful, and I'm gonna keep putting that work in. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep getting the homies. So that's just an S tier because y'all are epic. Y'all are so cool. And 2 more. This next one is from my playthrough of mouthwash.
Oh, it's locked? Can I unlock it? Ah! Hi, baby cat.
That one cuts so good, actually. This is like an OG game too for us. I also just love that this has made me play so many more games than I probably would not have. That was such a fun game. I was like, Ryan, you have to play this game. I think that clip is kind of really funny, y'all. I love it. I think that's going to the top of A tier. It's just kind of, I love a good perfectly cut scream. That is like absolutely my sense of humor. And now it's time for the last one. This is from my FNAF Secret of the Mimic playthrough. This was just kind of nostalgic. We have Misha mentioned, so we love Misha. We have to end it out with a Misha and like one of my first ever posted stuff. So let's look at it.
Hi, baby cat. My sweet child. Do you see him? Yay, cat on the stream. Cat on the stream.
He knew to look at the camera too. Misha is an instant S tier. Yeah, Misha on the stream. All right. Yes, well, we have to rank Misha with him. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, he's here. He's real. Misha, 1 year of being forced to be on camera. Thoughts? He's purring, don't worry guys. Well, like you said, I think we have to put Misha at an instant S tier. It's also, again, it's like one of the first videos on my channel, and that was the first game I bought to play on stream, and it was FNAF. We have lots of FNAF enjoyers on the channel. I think it's such a full circle moment too, with the like one of my more recent big videos being the Freddy Fazbear crying child moment. So it's a full circle moment. I think the FNAF ones can go next to each other. I think that is gorgeous. I think that's beautiful. All right, this is the complete tier list of our top stream moments. And again, just thank y'all for watching these happen in real time, you know, and supporting the grind on here, on YouTube, on Instagram. Happy Streamiversary! Thank you! Oh, been a year. That's literally crazy to me. And you know, this is just the beginning. I'm just super excited to have more homies following. I love broadening the community. I had a goal of reaching 365 followers in 365 days, and we surpassed that pretty surmountably. That is tangible growth, and that is amazing. We were saying, where would I like to be this time next year? And maybe it'd be crazy, but if we could hit 1,000 by this time next year, that would kind of be insane. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe that's a crazy goal, but I think we could make it happen. It's been a wonderful stream anniversary, and thank you to everyone again. Everyone who just pulled up. Thank you, Uni, for the sub and the congratulations. Y'all are what make it happen. Like, I do my best to be entertaining and make good content, be a good person to talk to, but y'all are the ones that make it happen, so I owe it all to you, and I'm excited to see what this next year brings us. Again, you can support on YouTube, on Instagram, Letterboxd. I do movie reviews as well. It's all linked down below, and the last thing I will leave you with is Discord. That is where my schedule is, but we're also chatting and posting memes in there. With all that said, have a very wonderful rest of your day, sleep, etc., and I'll see you in the next one. Now it is time for a very special thank you to my memelings, those who have subscribed over on my Patreon. To Spoon Lowful, Captain Kitsune, and Fun Guy, thank you so much for your patronage. You are truly meme-tastic. If you would like to see your name in the special thanks section, please consider joining the Patreon link below. Please also consider subscribing, hitting that like, and leaving a comment down below. Thank you!